What's up, guys? Barry Game here, back with some more Out of the Heroes, and today, since the nerf has happened, we are going to try to speed run our challenge here. So I've changed some artifacts around from our news video. We are back to using energy on both of our Lord of Fear Aspen and our Doom Terminator Vulcan, and we have energy on our Betty. Now that the waves have been severely nerfed HP wise, even though the Valkyries do a lot of damage, I don't think it's going to matter, because I think we're going to be able to crush just about everything here today and get to chapter 7, which is a nice little bonus for us. It's nice to see they do make some changes sometimes based on balance, and it just seemed like even the biggest whales, like there were only a handful of people out of all players in the game that could even get past stage 6-2. Like, it was just absolutely insane the damage the Valkyries were able to do. I don't know why they might have over nerfed the HP values though, because now we're just one tapping everything. There almost isn't even a challenge. But then again, we do have a ton of power. Like, we have a ridiculous amount of power on this account compared to even an average spender out there. So it's not unreasonable for us to be doing damage like this. It just seems like they might have undertuned it just a little bit. I don't know. It does seem like this is gonna go very smoothly, so we're just gonna blast through all of these game modes. Here's another Valkyrie wave. We'll have to see if the later ones maybe get more difficult. I don't know, but at first glance they definitely seem easier, considering we're CCing them and we're not just instantly dying too. That does mean there's a significant nerf to the overall HP values of the enemies, so this should go very smoothly. Like, very smoothly. Like, honestly, Doom Terminator Vulcan is kind of useless on our team right now, because he is never even getting an attack off, because Betty just CCs the entire enemy team, and then Lord of Fear Aspen just one taps like literally everything here. If Betty doesn't already kill them, holy cow. This is why I'm like, almost Doom Terminator Vulcan feels useless on our account nowadays. I know that sounds weird, but he almost feels like he is not necessary for anything besides like Void Hollow, or maybe like the Celestial Force War game mode that's going on right now. I mean, literally, we haven't even changed the tenants around to make Betty stronger yet, and she's already almost one-shotting chapter 6 waves with Giant Killer, which is just insane. Look at this active. Look at the amount of damage that active skill's doing. And we don't even have her built for pure damage, I don't think, either. She's just like middle of the road type thing. I mean, they're just absolutely crushing it. Yikes. Is there a wave that might be able to stop us? I really don't know. I mean, this is a tankier wave for sure because of the Igni. And yeah, because nobody got to attack Vulcan round 1 really kind of sucks. It's almost to the point where this team would be better with a Star Swordsman Mockman on our squad instead of a Vulcan. I just don't think I have the heart to get rid of Vulcan. He's still my favorite hero in the game, up there with Betty. Betty's just really... Betty is a unique hero. It does seem like the HP values are going up a bit now, right? A little bit. We're not being able to one-shot as much at this point. Oh, wait, I just realized. They finally gave icons. Hold on, did you guys realize that? Oh my goodness. There's icons for the new treasures. Well, not over the head, because of course we have it on these two heroes here. We have it on our Hyperspace Hunter Ilamok, and we have it on our Queen, but I saw ingots, didn't I? Oh, you see them stacking up? See these gold and silver ingots? Doesn't tell you how many, but it does tell you that you have a stack of them at the very least. Still no icon above the head for the cat icon though, but at least shows you what is active on a hero, which is interesting. So at least they did add that as part of the update as well. Now, gust and waves could be difficult still, but I think with the amount of HP that they nerfed off, it's not going to be anywhere near as bad. Like, yeah, heroes are still gonna die from the ping damage, but like, it's not gonna matter as much, it doesn't seem like, because we'll just crush the wave anyway. So yeah, the Gustin waves used to be a pain. Not so much anymore. Olivia waves used to be a pain, not so much anymore. And mainly Valkyrie waves used to be insane, not so much anymore. I mean, still a little difficult. Annabelle waves shouldn't be an issue because they are just not even gonna get their dread puppets up. So that's already 2 chapters that we fixed, or not chapters, 2 sections of chapters that we have finished out so far. Go, Betty, go. Go, Betty, go. And then Aspen, kill everything. Boom. Y'all gone. Okay, on to chapter 4. So there is a Scarlet Queen Halora. Again, this is another hero that can be very annoying, but I think she's going to be squishy enough that it's not as big of an issue. Like, we're still going to die every time we do an AoE attack, essentially. Although we didn't. That was surprising. They actually live now. Holy cow. We used to just die instantly to these waves due to the queen ping damage. That is absolutely crazy. Okay. I think they over nerfed this. I do. I don't think it should be this easy to get through chapter 6. I mean, it's free rewards, so I guess I'm not going to complain too much, but like, oh man. Oh man, oh man. Okay, there we go. We got our CC off. Just don't reflect the twine onto our 2 damage dealers. Please, please, Betty. Okay, it went on Betty. That's fine. I'm cool with that. Okay, here we go. Here we go. No, that's not enough damage. Come on, Vulcan. Kill those Holmes Youngs. There we go. That final hit was big. Okay, I kind of like the auspicious cat icons. At the very least, it just shows you have one. I thought you're supposed to get some at the beginning of the battle and not just at the end of the round, though. Let's see when they actually pop up. Is it when Queen gets to go? It is. So it's when she uses her attack. Okay. Luckily, both Holmes Young stayed CC. That is really good for us. There we go. Go, go. Let's get this done. Okay, King Bartons that were super tanky was another really difficult wave to deal with. But Betty had already made that easier. The HP levels are definitely scaling up in the later levels of chapter 6. You see, we're not really one-shotting stuff anymore. It is taking a little bit more effort. That is literally the same wave 2 times in a row. Are you serious right now, game? Literally the same thing again? Interesting. Okay. Well, this is something different. Like a fortress wave right here, but regular Ilamox are just tanky, and that's about it. So as long as they don't get a ton of poison stacks off, it shouldn't be an issue. Can you please? There we go. There we go. Finally. Just CC them. Don't let anybody attack. Therefore, we'll get no poison. There we go. Nice to see. I wonder if we should have Vulcan going before the Aspen. Probably, right? That means Aspen can clear the waves a little bit easier. It might be worthwhile switching up, right? I think their speeds are almost identical. 2273, 299. So yeah, we'll just give him some speedy boy boots and stuff, and then let him go before him, and then he should be able to get the kills more reliably and get Aspen's AoE as well, because that's kind of the important part, is getting the Aspen AoE portion. So now it should go Betty, Queen, then Doom, Terminator, Vulcan, and it should be pretty solid. There we go. So he weakens them up and then gives Aspen a better chance to clear them out. I think that's a better way to do it. Yeah, seems like a much better way. Definitely a better way. Vulcan has a better chance to get damage off as well. We're going to move Aspen back to the line up with the enemy Scarlet Queen Halora to hopefully just kill her off faster. Again, we're still going to have to deal with the Royal Guard ping damage. But again, the damage has definitely gone down, because previously we would have procced shield immediately. Now we're just like taking 2 to 3 hits before that happening. Yeah, that's what we want to see right there, is the huge damage numbers coming out. There we go. So this chapter is almost done. We've almost got 6-4 completely cleared out. And so far, nothing seems to have been a problem. We've just optimized to make things go even faster. Ooh, they are a very tanky wave with those shields right here. Luckily, though, Betty is a thing, and Betty just keeps the enemy locked down, and it just makes this game mode so simple. So simple. There we go. Betty is cheating. Pretty much confirmed. Keeping the boss across from the Aspen is important. Granted, the carry completely sniped us right there. Like, completely sniped us. Doesn't matter. Vulcan takes care of business. Vulcan, for once, getting the big damage there with Penny. And on to stage 6-I think 5, right? Yep, 6-5. I wonder if they nerfed anything in Hollow. I don't remember them hearing anything about it besides just saying that Chapter 6 was going to be nerfed. Y'all hit our stupid Betty faster, please. Want to twine everybody. Therefore, turn off all of their abilities. There we go. Amon-Ra, another Queen wave. We're going to put him again across from Queen just to make things a little easier, just in case the Queen survives around. We don't have to worry about our heroes dying to the counterattacks if something weird happens. There we go. We got the CC off. We got our attacks going here. And then Queen easily dies from this Lord of Fear Aspen hit. The only survivors are mainly the Marax, but they are feared, which means they are not going to be able to get their skills off. And then Aspen cleans up. There we go. Ooh, pennies. I don't like pennies. Please tell me you guys hit the Betty immediately. Nope, that's a miss. Don't let pennies attack. There we go. There we go. CC the pennies. Don't let them do anything. Please. Pretty please. Still one penny un-CC'd. There it goes. Now, we still have to worry about the reflected CCs from the Sherlocks right here. They did CC our Vulcan, which is annoying. We do get to kill off one of those pennies, though, which is really important. Then we get to just keep locking them down, and I think we win. We are twined up here. They got released. Yeah, it is nice to see, though, at least if they have a stack of ingots. It just, you can't tell how many they have because it stacks up to what, like 50 times or something like that. So we'll have to see how that turns out. No, come on. Hit the Betty. There we go. Yes. Betty slot 1. Best thing in the world. CC them completely and then please nuke them to oblivion. Oh, this is a very tanky wave right here. There we go. We got some more CC off right there. And I'll be honest, Hyperspace Hunter Ilamog can slap with his active ability. He really can. This is the first time we've lost a hero so far, and that is in halfway through 6-5. Wonder if we can do anything in Chapter 7 here. Or if 7 is like the new immediate wall that you hit. With it, which if that's the case, it's fine. If when a new chapter comes out, they nerf the previous one, I'm okay with that. That way, if the super megalodons want to push each other for content, sure, whatever. But let the rest of us that are just like whales compete with other whales and get some content cleared out. And eventually, this will make it easier for the people who are mid spenders, who are free to play, that just have insane progression on their accounts. Because I know there's a few guys out there that are in Chapter 6 completely free to play, which is nuts that you guys are this good at this game, to be honest. That's some skill right there. Player's got a credit card. You got skill. Alright, this should be an easy one right here. Big AoE damage. Looks like we do have to go to the next round, but again, not going to be able to attack or anything. And then Vulcan and Lord of Fear Aspen clear it out. There's a Queen on this one in the front row. I don't feel like moving the Lord of Fear Aspen, though, so we'll just see how this turns out. It should still be a good clear. The only issue is we are across from a sword flash. I don't think that's going to be... Nope, she got CC'd, so she doesn't have her dodge chances, which is good. And then hopefully she dies here with the Queen. Ooh, Yeah, they're definitely getting tankier. So the later stages of Chapter 6 are definitely tuned up from the earlier stages, that's for sure. But it's nice to see that kind of linear progression of like their HP pools getting larger, and not like what was currently where it's just like this giant cliff. The second you got into Chapter 6, it was like, yep, no, that's impossible. All right, there we go. And we got a few more stages in 6-5. We'll have to see if 6-6 is difficult or not. Luckily, though, King Bartons cannot counterattack here. Granted, the Cthulhu's can still put their burn dots out and bleed dots just by getting hit. So this is still dangerous. We could still die. It is possible. Never mind. We almost died. We were down to literally Lord of Fear Aspen, and that's it because the Cthulhu damage was actually ramping up really, really fast. I mean, they can start designing game modes now where the HP levels aren't insane, but the attack levels are insane because there's no such thing as using a Tix in this game mode, so you don't have to worry about a Tix breaking a game mode like it used to. Betty already down. Yeah, even the damage from the enemy does seem to be ramping up at this point. Let's see where that stun goes. I guess it got resisted by us? Ooh, those fears were actually huge from Lord of Fear Aspen. And then the final stage here, was that a Delacium boss? That's the Delacium boss. That just looks so weird. It is a good sign though. Whenever Queen's ping damage is actually moving HP bars, it means something. All right, let's win right here. Come on. Wow. All right, on to 6-6. Ooh, a light wave. I don't think we've ever seen a wave like this before. There we go. Lock everybody down. Get some good damages rolling. Get some good AoE going. Man, Asmodel the Dauntless is super tanky in this game mode. And even the Vulcans both had the Asmodel shields. And they still went down pretty quick. Now, this is a sketchy wave because this is a really tanky wave. And there's double Gustin totems, which are going to be annoying. There's double Gustin Link, which I guess it shows good heroes because it's not our main damage dealers. I really wanted Betty to live to round 2 though, because because the Amun Ra's, oh geez, they break out a CC after 1 round, no matter how long the CC is. There's still a chance we can win this though. We got a Vulcan active, we have an Asmodel or Aspen active potentially. Oh, no, we don't. We just have the Vulcan. Yes. All right, Vulcan. Earning your meal ticket for once. Thank you, sir. Let's see what this can do. I think I might have had Aspen across from Asmodel. Oh, God, I do, which means the chances of him killing him is low. But it is better than having across from Fairy Queen Vesta, who just really can't be crit. Okay, so we did get a CC off. Hopefully Queen hits the Sword Flash here. And having the carries is really annoying. Wow, we actually took out the Asmodel with a single hit. Keeping them CC'd is important here. Oh, Aspen was silenced. No. Come on, we can do this. Man, Betty's damage is... we really need to hyper-focus Betty. I think I need to get rid of all the power I had on our other heroes. Like the tenants, the V3 tenants and everything for our lesser heroes like Natalia. And we just need to invest all those stellar shards and everything into our Betty. Goodness, this is a tanky wave right here. I wonder if it's having to do with the Fiona shield, really. We do get a good CC off. We're gonna get another round of hits. Next round is gonna be another round of actives, hopefully. There we go. I love using Fox in this game mode because Fox just gives you those early round actives again that just really does help clear things out. On to 6-6-5. So this is the halfway mark of this section. Yeah. Big crowd control, big AoE. Ooh, their HP bars are definitely getting bigger. I feel like 7-1-1 might be a very difficult wave, which is why a lot of people are like locked in at 6-6-10. We'll have to see how that goes though. The nerf is very much appreciated though. Like I said, if they do something like this in the future, I'm cool with it. When a new chapter comes out, the previous chapter gets a nerf, I'm cool with that. As long as we can eventually get it done and not feel like we're like bricked until the next power system is put in the game, I'm happy. I'm honestly thinking even if they nerf like chapter 3, 4, and 5 for the average player, I wouldn't be mad at that, just so they can get better progress without having to worry about waiting months and months for their account overall power to go up. It would let them kind of accelerate to the current end game instead of being in that weird late game, mid game state where it's like you're in chapter 3, maybe 4. You're getting to be powerful, but you're still hitting very big brick walls. The big thing is getting through chapter 3, I feel like, to get to what is close to the end game. Got another Aspen active. Again, Betty and Aspen just make things so trivial. But honestly, if we didn't have Betty, this would probably be extremely difficult if this hero did not exist. We'll have to see what, honestly, what, next week? Yeah, we're only 1 week away from the next Transcendence hero, Yorm Tum. We'll probably get some information this weekend about him. See what the hero looks like. But so far, these are going pretty smooth here. And yeah, I just love the Fox. It just keeps giving us actives to make these rounds go faster. Getting actives on Vulcan and Aspen is such a difference maker. We're almost to the end here. Man, 21 minutes to speedrun this. But it's as good of a speedrun as we can do. Wow. Yeah, Assassins. They just don't like hitting Betty, huh? She's a little too tanky. Our damage dealers in the back row almost dead, so they need to stay CC'd, please. All those dots and everything eventually killed off our Doom Terminator Vulcan, and the final stage of the speed run. There we go. Hit a Betty. That's what I like to see. Hit the Betty. Get nuked. Oh, wow. It wasn't a full clear right there. There we go. Queen with the kill. Alright, so now, of course, yeah, we unlock chapter 6 in the Void Horde eventually, so that will be something we can get to. And now we got Disco Palace. So we're at 52. It looks like this might be very difficult. Oh my god, why? Why are you serious right now? Oh my god, immediately hitting us with a brick wall called Valkyrie, and on top of that, Holmes freaking Young. Are we just gonna die from our CC at this point? Oh my god, it's a new brick wall. Did they have to put... they did this intentionally at this point, right? They intentionally put a Valkyrie wave immediately here, and for the few people who did get past it, it seems like seems like 712 is probably just like another Valkyrie wave. So yeah, no, I'm happy with where we're at. I'm cool with sticking at this point. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Speedrun chapter 6 is done. 7 is Aurora Metropolis. Looks interesting. I'll see you guys next time.